Jai Nandalala, Madhyoli Charanam. Happy Dashara to one and all. Today we are blessed to have satsang on the same Vijayadasami day. So we will start with the prayer. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalle Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Madhyoli Charanam.
Happy Dasara to all. அலையின் ஒளியா மதிவொளி, உண்மையின் வெளிச்சம் மதிவொளி, மயக்கத்தை மயக்கும் மதிவொளி, அன்பின் உருவம் மதிவொளி, ஒற்றுமையில் ஓங்கும் மதிவொளி. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். It's fortunate that we are able to assemble on this holy Vijayadasami day. Our Guru and Akka, avatar of Akhilandeshwari, was born yesterday. Her birthday was yesterday, followed by Vijayadasami. We'll start with a lyric written by Sri Akka and Saraswati, which is very apt for this Dashara. Is Jyoti there? Okay, otherwise, can you read the meaning of that, Kalyani? Which is canceling the first lyric on Goddess Saraswati?
Yes, yes.
Can you read it out? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, but I can't hear her.
Okay, right. Then I will read it out. Approximate translation of Sri Akka's lyric on Goddess Saraswati. Adorned in pure dress that is white, seated on a lotus that is white, arriving on the Dasara night, dispelling all our doubts is Saraswati. Reservoir of the 64 arts is Saraswati. Let us offer flowers to her holy feet. Tender fingers playing on the veena kachabi, render the music sweeter than honey. Her eyes captivating like a deer. Remember that she is the observer. Let us entrust ourselves to that shelter ever. Let the words flow from us under her power. There is nothing that we cannot conquer. Education that is devoid of wealth, wealth not supported by valor, all these will disappear with time. Words that are filled with grace and wisdom, that wealth alone will conquer time. Winning friends all the time, spreading the fragrance of unity, flowing from the goddess of wisdom. Scriptures that she holds in her hand, scriptures that she holds in her hand, repository of knowledge that has no end, true knowledge that is eternal and solid that can't be bent, shining like a crystal, ruby and diamond, waiting to enlighten us all around. Let us surrender to her to get enlightened and enlighten all others around and enlighten all others around. Kalyani, can you play this music?
Yes. Give me a minute. I'm just doing it. 1 minute.
Sure.
Oh.
வெள்ளையுடை அணிந்து வெண்தாமரை மேவும் வித்தகி வரும் நவராத்திரியில் நாமும் அள்ளி மலர் தூவி அவள் பாதம் பணிந்தாள் ஐயங்கள் நீக்கியுமே காத்திருப்பாள். வெள்ளையுடை அணிந்து வெண்தாமரை மேவும் வித்தகி வரும் நவராத்திரியில் நாமும் அள்ளி மலர் தூவி அவள் பாதம் பணிந்தால் ஐயங்கள் நீக்கியுமே காத்திருப்பாள். ஐயங்கள் நீக்கியுமே காத்திருப்பாள். தேனினும் இனிய ஒலி வீணையில் விரல் மீட்டும் வாணியை பணிவோம் நாம் வாக்குயர. தேனிலும் இனிய ஒலி வீணையில் விரல் மீட்டும் வாணியை பணிவோம் நாம் வாக்குயர. அவள் மாநிகர் விழியோரம் வாழ்ந்திருந்தால் போதும் வாகைகள் சூடிடலாம் நோக்குயர. மாநிகர் விழியோரம் வாழ்ந்திருந்தால் போதும் வாகைகள் சூடிடலாம் நோக்குயர. வாகைகள் சூடிடலாம் நோக்குயர. கல்வியில்லா செல்வம் செல்வமில்லா வீரம் காலத்தில் அழியாமல் இருக்காது என்றும் சொல்வலிமை ஒன்றே சொந்தங்கள் சேர்த்து வைக்கும் சுகம் தரும் வாணியருள் மறுக்காது. கல்வியில்லா செல்வம் செல்வமில்லா வீரம் காலத்தில் அழியாமல் இருக்காது என்றும் சொல்வலிமை ஒன்றே சொந்தங்கள் சேர்த்து வைக்கும் சுகம் தரும் வாணியருள் மறுக்காது. மடலினில் எழுதி வரும் மாணிக்கம் அவள் எழுத்து மாறாத மெய்ஞானம் பூண்டிருக்கும். மடலினில் எழுதி வரும் மாணிக்கம் அவள் எழுத்து மாறாத மெய்ஞானம் பூண்டிருக்கும். இந்த கடலெனும் அறிவினுக்கே கரை கிடையாதென்றும் கண் போல் ஞான ஒளி வேண்டி நிற்போம். இந்த கடலெனும் அறிவினுக்கே கரை கிடையாதென்றும் கண் போல் ஞான ஒளி வேண்டி நிற்போம். கண் போல் ஞான ஒளி வேண்டி நிற்போம். கண் போல் ஞான ஒளி வேண்டி நிற்போம்.
Thanks. This lyric, though simple, rendered in Saraswati Rakam by Jyoti quite nicely. That this lyric is very ideal for today's topic of Kapooram, where Akka is talking about the words and the words we spoke and the words we should not have spoken. When Brahma created his world, the creations were dumb and deaf. They could neither hear nor could speak. Unless the sense of hearing is there, tongue cannot move. They are connected. He did not know what to do. Then Devi appeared before him and asked him to pray to the Saraswati, who would have become consort later. And Brahma composed the Saraswati Sahasranamam. After composing that, all the species got the sense of hearing and speech. So it is not that easy to get those faculties. When you get those faculties, how do we use them? That is the whole purpose of praying to Saraswati. Vijayadasami is a time when we pay our respects to our Guru. On that day, we visit our teachers, whether the teachers who teach us what we know, what we should know in this world, or two teachers who are called gurus can take us beyond what we see in this world. Akka did both. She is our God, she was our guide, she is our guru, and she was a friend, philosopher, anything you can call. It's sad that we pay respects and obeisance to her holy feet. There's a nice lyric written by Kannamani Mama on the greatness of Akka's holy feet. That was tuned and sung by Janani. We'll listen to that song and we'll see Akka's lotus feet being kept in various homes across the world. We'll listen to that song and then move to the topic.
அடிபணிந்து போற்றும் பாதம் மறுமறை நுட்பொருளாய் விளங்கும் பாதம் அட்டமங்கையர் ஏற்றி போற்றி துதிக்கும் பாதம் அட்டமா சித்திகளையும் அளிக்கும் பாதம் அடியார்க்கு அகமகிழ்ந்தருளும் பாதம் அண்டினாரை அஞ்சேலென காக்கும் பாதம் இச்சைகளை அளவோடு அளிக்கும் பாதம் இந்திரணியும் அன்போடு வணங்கும் பாதம் உருவம் இரண்டாக தோன்றும் பாதம் உருவம் ஒன்றொடொன்றாக தெரியும் பாதம் உருமாலையில் உருவேற்றி காணும் பாதம் உணர்வுகளால் உணரப்படாத பாதம் ஏழுவித சக்திகளும் போற்றும் பாதம் ஏழு வகை தாமரைகளில் எழும்பும் பாதம் கதிரவனின் கதிர்கள் தோற்று நிற்கும் பாதம் களங்கமற்ற கரியதுவும் வணங்கி வந்த பாதம் குற்றமுள்ள மனதினருக்கு எட்டாத பாதம் குறைவற்ற செல்வத்தை அளிக்கும் பாதம் சிலம்பொலித்து கொஞ்சி விளையாடும் பாதம் சீலமாய் வாழ்வதற்கு அருளும் பாதம் சீலமாய் வாழ்வதற்கு அருளும் பாதம் சிலந்தி கூடு கட்டி வணங்கி வந்த பாதம் சிறுமையான எண்ணங்களை போக்கும் பாதம் சிந்திப்பாரின் சிந்தையில் ஒளி வீசும் பாதம் சத்தியமே உருவாக விளங்கும் பாதம் செங்குழம்பு பூச்சால் சிவந்திருக்கும் பாதம் செந்தாமரையின் மெய்மையையும் ஏய்க்கும் பாதம் தத்துவங்களின் பொருளாக விளங்கும் பாதம் தத்துவத்திற்கும் எட்டாமல் நிற்கும் பாதம் தும்பிக்கையான் போற்றும் மாலை சூட்டும் பாதம் பக்தியோடு பாமாலை பூட்டும் பாதம் பிரணவத்தின் பொருளாக விளங்கும் பாதம் பிரபஞ்சத்தின் உயிராக பரவும் பாதம் பொன்னி நீரை புனிதமாக்கும் புனித பாதம் பொதிகை மலை வாசியும் போற்றும் பாதம் மலர் பாதம் பொன் பாதம் மாண்பாம் பாதம் மருந்தாகி மக்கள் பிணி தீர்க்கும் பாதம் மெய்யுருகி நாம் ஏத்தி ஆட்டும் பாதம் மெய்யாக என்றென்றும் நிற்கும் பாதம் மூன்று வித தாபங்களை போக்கும் பாதம் மூவுலகின் ஆதாரமாய் விளங்கும் பாதம் வாடாமலர் சூட்டி வைத்து போற்றும் பாதம் வானவர்கள் தாழ்வணங்கி வாழ்த்தும் பாதம் வேண்டுவோர்க்கு வேண்டும் வரம் அளிக்கும் பாதம் வேதனைகள் பலவற்றை போக்கும் பாதம் என்றென்றும் நாம் ஏற்றி போற்றும் பாதம் என்றென்றும் கனிவோடு காக்கும் பாதம் காக்கும் பாதம் காக்கும் பாதம் மதியொளி சரஸ்வதியின் மங்கள பாதம் மதியொளி சரஸ்வதியின் மங்கள பாதம் மங்கள பாதம் மங்கள பாதம்
We are blessed to have the darshan of Akka's Padam across various homes and across the continents. Akka wants us to rise above pettiness and stand rooted in this non-pettiness and grow in life. So that is the whole theme of this particular title, Nindru, Nilai, Peruga. And we completed quite a few chapters. We are now going into the fourth chapter, Kapooram, which is Camphor. All of us know about it. Is Vasu, Nandaji Vasu there to read it out? I couldn't see her name on the list. I think she's...
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I couldn't see her name.
Yeah,
Can you
no,
read it out? Okay, it's a very,
Yeah.
very abstract subject. We'll make some time to discuss. Okay.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Jai Nandalala, Mathioli Charnam. Translation of Sri Akka's Tamil article, Kapooram, Camphor, from the title Nindru, Nilai, Peruga, Rise, Stay Rooted, and Reach the Pinnacle. This life is indeed pleasant and sweet. It adds immense taste and life to those who know how to experience it. For those who do not want to experience it, it is like half-baked food. Even if edible, it will cause harm. Knowingly or unknowingly, we give room for unnecessary talks. We spend more time on the same. With or without a sense of understanding, we walk the extra distance to intoxicate ourselves in adulation from others. Words that reflect humility will be received with respect. Words that cross the limits will invite trouble. Words are meant to become a garland that is beautiful, spreading fragrance. There is no need to lose control over mind, leading to choice of words reflecting arrogance. It indeed is a good trait to keep in mind the welfare of others as long as it is put into action. Mere thought or lip service will not make us trustworthy. We may try to justify our inability to work for the welfare of others with 100 excuses, but will be exposed miserably, and this false facade will be broken into pieces.
Can I stop here?
Yeah.
We can contemplate on these first 4 paragraphs. Any take from this, from any of the Andajis? Is
I
it
think just like we like to put sweet things in our mouth, I think sweet things should come out of our mouth also.
what I wanted to do was try to connect the first 2 lines and the next 3 or 4 paragraphs. Then we'll get something out of it. It looks disjointed, but there is something there.
Maybe we need to be mindful in whatever actions we are doing. Like, experiencing is also the way of understanding things and going ahead.
Yeah, you're right. Let's contemplate how experience occurs in this world.
Sir, one of the possible causes that we speak without thinking many a times. In the fit of rage, or even sometimes silence is also taken as offense, then we feel. So mostly it is the mind which is playing and which causes the words to come out of our mouth. So that mind has to be very, very quiet. Then only the words will be sweet automatically and colorful and pacifying and compassionate. Probably this is the meaning I am getting out of it.
Yeah, I'll try to just put my perspective on this because Akka is connecting experience which particularly talk. It's a coincidence that we chose this topic, which coincides with Navaratri and at the end of the Saraswati Puja, Vagdevi, who gave the art of speeches, because she did not only give the faculty of speech, but the faculty of hearing also. So we experience this world with the sense organs, what we see, what we hear, and what we feel by touch, and our expression is through words. So when we express things through words, if we are expressing it consciously, things will be slightly different. If we are expressing it as a knee-jerk reaction, that will be something else. We keep expressing more and more. That means we have stopped listening. We have stopped seeing something and observing. We are more keen on expressing whatever we have seen, whatever we have heard, and therefore our experience influences the experience of the other people. So the words cause certain experiences, which could be pleasant, which may not be pleasant also. Pleasant. If a life is a mixture of what we see and what we observe and what we hear, based on this, we may enjoy this life or we may find fault with this life. So what Ka says is that for observing correctly and choosing the right words to express what you observe, what you think you can share, you're actually enjoying life. But if your words are off-baked, not based on experience that is conducive, you not only harm others, you also harm yourself. It may be half-cooked. But half-cooked food, maybe we can eat it, but it won't digest. It will create more problems. So the life experience of life depends not only on observing, but also listening and also speaking. I think this is where the talk and experience are connected together by Akka, because we experience many things because we hear many things from other people. We also make other people hear something from us. We seldom use silence to experience life. Anything else that we can go to other paragraphs? Any other thought?
So when we are choosing the words, correct words, so automatically the quantum also comes down and it's more effective probably.
Correct. So we repeat that paragraph. It is indeed.
I'll read again.
Yeah.
It indeed is a good trait to keep in mind the welfare of others as long as it is put into action. Mere thought or lip service will not make us trustworthy. We may try to justify our inability to work for the welfare of others with 100 excuses, but we will be exposed miserably and this false facade will be broken into pieces.
This is important to note because Akka wants us to experience divinity by service. Service means selfless. We keep the welfare of others in mind, whether it's giving food or education, or just spending some time with people who are not well. We might not have fully imbibed or got into ourselves, but we do feel that that is a good thing to live for others. At least I want to do something, but I'm unable to put into action. But I keep talking about it. Say he's helpless, we must do something. He is asking others to do, but he does not do anything by himself. So it becomes a mask that you believe that will reveal you as a good person or an evolved person, but in fact you are not. We're just going through the pretensions of being helpful to others, being interested in the welfare of others. But will be exposed quite fast because people who need help would know that you are just doing lip service. So your mask will be broken into pieces. Therefore, when you say something which you don't want to intend, we don't want to put into action, that itself is a false word, and your falseness will be revealed very fast. That's what probably Akka talks about. Then he is not experiencing the life. To experience and be happy with the life or be fulfilled means that I want to help others. I did make an effort to help others within the time and means I have. I see the joy in somebody else. Therefore, I feel joyous. Therefore, life is a good experience for me. If I'm not able to put into action, I'm off baked. I have the intention, but I'm not able to put into action. Second, I have the intention, I don't want to put into action, but I want to act as if I am a good man. So these are things which come out of the words we speak. The words which we speak, whether we are able to implement them, is another test. We can carry on to the next few paragraphs.
We don't take any effort to learn the art of engaging in talks that are relevant, but we are happy to indulge in useless talks. We are good at inventing causes for the suffering of others. At the same time, our hearts may burn with jealousy when others are happy. We gain nothing by these talks, yet we are unable to avoid them. When we speak only what is needed, our words will flow out of clarity of thought and mind. It will be brief and be of comfort to the listeners. Even if the words are just a few, the beauty of the truth alone prevails. It will enthrall the listeners and make them eager to listen further. The maturity of wisdom and the glow of virtues will reflect the steps to humility. Adulation is a sort of a drug. People who ridicule it as an illusion do get trapped in flattery. It is just a bait to catch a big fish. We may deserve praise, yet when it is a long statement, it becomes a fuel to create the urge in us to look for glorification. It is better that this expectation is shunned. Self-praise is a different type of force. It in fact is a quicksand. If you are lured by it, we'll get buried in it. If we speak 10 words, 8 of them will be bragging about us.
Please stop here. Any take on this? Because if you look at the statements made, we may feel little hurt also. When you talk, Akka talks about in plural, is she castigating every one of us? Because this doubt may arise in some of the Nandajis. If that is there, we'll discuss and clarify that and proceed further. We don't take any effort. These are things, let us understand whether she is trying to goad us to think something differently. Any thought on this?
Actually, many a times our perceptions also make us talk. Sometimes correctly, sometimes hurting. It all is perception in the mind. Same thing, I think we have to remember that we should not get carried away by perceptions, but the reality. Probably this is the meaning I can get from here.
Any other view?
Here, Akka says we don't take any efforts, meaning it may mean that just by having intention, it doesn't mean that you are really concerned about others, and we have to put it into action. And we say, no, you align your thought in your talk. Does it make any sense?
Yes, see, it is not that complex. What I trying to understand is, for example, when we speak only what is needed, our words will flow out of clarity of thought. Now, Akka wants to show us a mirror. She generalizes the concept that people can talk loosely. They may not know how to use concise words, how to think and talk rather than just talking. So we have to see whether any of this is here. For example, she says something about jealousy. Have I felt jealous at any point in time at the success of somebody else? Because many times what happens, even as a student, when I'm not scoring good marks like my brother or some other neighbor's child, I may be told that, look at that fellow. He is doing so nicely. You are not doing anything. So that instead of giving a positive comparison, it may create in my mind certain amount of jealousy. And that may become part of my trait over a period of time, not able to go out of it. But I have grown up now. I got Akka's book. If I read this, are there any occasions where I want to do good but I pretended to do good? I want to enjoy the success of somebody else, but I was jealous. I could not even bear somebody else's success. Now, once those things are there, because we are a bundle of emotions, which Akka talks about in another paragraph also. So we should be able to analyze our emotions. Many times, for example, I keep talking. I think that others are listening. but others may get bored. So we should be able to immediately understand ourselves. Am I talking too much so that am I wasting the somebody? Or I talking a topic which is of no interest to that other person? Once we do the self-introspection, we will stop unnecessary talking to people what is not needed to be talked. Because these are things which points to Akka that generalizes as the weaknesses or the not so good attributes, and she shows us the mirror. Are you reflecting any of these kind of traits? I'm urging you, don't do that. Be clear. Use your words appropriately, precisely, after clearly thinking. And that's the take we'll have to take. It is not that everybody is excellent, everybody is bad. We as people have got both the qualities, but it is for us to bring out the best quality and bury the quality which is not required. Any other thought, or can you progress?
Sir, there was one story about Lord Krishna. I think I can share it here.
Sure.
Once Indra wanted to check whether Lord Krishna could see beauty in everything. Indra took the form of a sick dog. And when Krishna started taking the cows to the jungle for grazing, along with the other Gopalas, Indra came in the form of that dog and started showing his anger by teeth, by showing his teeth. Then all others started running away. Then Krishna stopped them. Arey, so don't run. Dog may be furious, but look at his teeth, how beautiful they are. Krishna told us in that story that we have to put efforts to find good in everything what others are doing. Then most of the times our talk will be with respect, with love and affection. Probably this story is what I remembered here at this point.
Seems relevant, correct? Yeah. And carry on.
A commercial product requires advertisement. Capability and glory are not products meant for sale. Capability is reflected in action. Glory will automatically follow good action. However, appreciation and praise are tools of motivation. This fact cannot be ignored. Great deeds should be recognized and appreciated by us. It is a good quality to have. Yet, the one engaged in good deeds will not be thinking about such recognition. He will be focused only on action and nothing but action. He will be engulfed in that feeling. Man is the expression of a bundle of emotions. That is his outer form. However, to reveal his holistic identity, certain unique qualities, like trademark or identity, have to be present. He should have a dispassionate look at himself. Only thereafter, he should place himself appropriately in the objectives of this world. Some marks of identification may not be useful or may not even fit him. There is no need for him to fit himself in a particular identity and then try to disengage from it. After all, the emotions that suit one, open mind and the joy of fulfillment, are external doors.
You just stop here. We'll spend some time on this before moving into Camphor. Any take from this?
Before this, can we just go back a little, because I thought you would pause on that, because I had a doubt on that sentence where in the paragraph of adulation is a sort of drug. People who ridicule it as an illusion do get trapped in flattery. That second sentence I'm not able to connect.
And this is where, there's a saying, there is somebody who will not fall to anything. You give him money, you praise him, nothing. But when somebody tells him that you will not fall for anything, even if you are praised, he falls for it. Therefore, there is nobody who will not get trapped in flattery. Somebody keeps me praising, I get trapped. And I keep looking for that praise every time I meet him, or expect him to share that with so many other people. So the worst intoxication is not money, it's not power, but the praise that you receive. The praise may be genuine, or it may be just to buy you out. So when money cannot buy you, other things cannot buy you, flattery can buy you. That's what is it? I'm a person. Then adulation illusion. That's my belief. I'm a person who believe drug is intoxicating, I will not touch it. Why may I end up touching it? Therefore, even an evolved person who believes adulation is an intoxicating thing, he can also get trapped in it. That is where the gap between concept and reality. The concept is, Akka has told us, I should not fall for praise. But I'm unable to stand in that fold. Therefore, somebody praises, I want more and more praise. Then to get that prize, I want to add some more trademarks to me. So we keep on doing it. That's why the other 2-3 paragraphs she explains it out. Though everything is common, we are expressed ourselves externally only through our emotions. Our emotions make our body to act, our tongue to speak something, or engage in action something in a different way. It's common to everybody, but the difference arises because of the emotion. Emotion arises of the mind arises out of the impressions you get by seeing some of these things. Now, even though this is all common said, Akka wants to make certain exceptions everywhere, that you need to have certain unique selling point yourself. In spite of talking about, Jivatma, Paramatma, the things are one, there is no difference. Still, the forms are seen. They are believed to be there. Therefore, there must be USP for me. There must be something very different for me. You can say it many people. If you look at, even take Swamiji's or people give speech. The style of Dayananda will be different from the style of Chinmayananda. Chinmayananda will be different from somebody else. And Vishakahari has something else. So, but what they communicate may be the same, but the way communicate, the words they choose, the body language can be different. So that becomes their unique identification factor. Now, these unique identification factors can be natural or we want to choose it. So, we want to choose it. We should be able to choose that identity which is normal for us into the objective of this world. The objective of the world could be material, selfishness, without selfishness, but I should be evolved enough to develop a certain unique way in me or unique presence in me to suit myself into that objective. For example, say let us service as an objective. I may not be physically fit, but I want to try to do something. I may fall from the ladder. That's a problem. But I may be able to say something, teach something, which means I may not do hard physical things, but I should be able to at least share some knowledge with somebody. So I develop a trademark that I can be a good teacher or a good counselor, but I may not be able to go and decorate a stage. Let us say Nandalala, where you do a homam. There are some people who can jump the ladder and do flower work. Oh, I'm not able to. Can I go to gym and develop my body? You are wasting your time. Your ability to suit your the objective home is that I will do that. Somebody in the home will be able to take care of the pandits. So they'll be able to have all the austerities and stand nearby the pandit. Somebody does not know austerity, but if he wants to pretend he is austere and then no help, he will be spoiling the sanctity of the home. There is somebody who is capable of controlling crowd. Better he stands outside and controls the crowd. There is somebody who is natural, capable of taking care of people who eat food. So that may not be natural to somebody else. For these are small things, even in service. Some people are capable of doing something, some people are not capable of doing something. That means you try to understand your ability to choose that part of service where you can. So you are unique about it. And this is basically what she talks about in 4 or 5 plans, because she tries to say that you introspect, apply your mind before acting. Don't try to put up a facade which does not suit you. Then you'll have to take it out only. For example, I want to put up a facade, I can climb the ladder and put one. I may fall down and break my leg and spoil the whole function. So that then I should be able to remove that facade, but I have tried to do it without using the other talents which are good for the service in some part of service or the other. I hope I explained something. I don't know whether it's cleared all your doubts.
No, most definitely. Thank you.
This last paragraph what I read, that last sentence, I'm not able to understand that external doors. Just can I read it again?
Please, sure.
After all, the emotions that suit one, open mind and the joy of fulfillment are external doors. I didn't understand this actually.
One second. Can you read it once again?
After all, the emotions that suit one, open mind and the joy of fulfillment are external doors.
Okay, these are 3 different aspects.
Uh-huh.
There are emotions to be part of the whole activity.
Okay.
That suits me. For example, I am capable of doing alangaram. Like somebody is able to do Akka's padam, decorate beautifully, it may not be doing something else. So you must have an open mind to accept that this is my limitation or this is my capability, which I will be able to use it for the purpose of their cause. And joy of fulfillment, I enjoy doing that. Now, these are external doors to make you feel a little bit contented, a little closer to God. These are not something very internal to you. These are outwardly actions. Doing a service with a smiling face is an outward action. And because I'm a calm person, I'm able to do the smiling face. This is my emotion. And I feel happy about it. These are all, for a holistic man, these are external doors for feeling himself or others to see him.
Okay, I get it.
In this context, but how do we connect with one of Akka's mottos also saying that don't be doing the same thing. You should be able to, it's almost like, rotate your duty and you should understand different aspects of how something is done, right? So you should learn this as well and that as well. About learning to experience different things about the same wholeness of it. There are so many aspects, so don't be stuck to one. Abrino, from that aspect, how do we connect the dots in how she's expressed it here?
Okay, that's very important to know, because everything is a context. Because you don't know the dimensions that you have within yourself. Therefore, try to do that. Then you will be able to understand that suits you. For example, if you take any activity, they are comprising of several components. So you should be able to find yourself suitable to some of the components. You may not be suit all of the components. Now this is where what you have got a talent which is very hidden, it has to be brought out, because it is not uncommon. Even in companies, they do job rotation. Somebody in sales gets into marketing, somebody in marketing gets into communication. These are minor aspects of the same department. Somebody who is in engineering may be asked to go and work in finance. It's very different kind of a job. Is it possible? But companies do that because they want a job rotation, which means nobody becomes indispensable. At least for a short time, there will be somebody able to take the job and do it. And you also feel much better. See, Akka wants you to kill the monotony. And Akka wants you to kill the comfort zone. The problem with most of us is comfort zone. A comfort zone limits you. You cannot grow. For example, I feel very happy working in Chennai, therefore I go there, but I want to be promoted as a zonal manager. How will you do that? Unless you are able to work in Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra, you cannot even zonal manager of South Zone. So you should be able to go to different areas, work and come back. Otherwise, you get stuck into one place. Now, only constancy we require is that whatever may be the internal things which we try to suit ourselves, the constant is that I'm doing it in the belief that God will make me to do that. Because I surrender into God, so nothing is monotonous for me. I want to do something very differently. Because when you talk about emotions, there are hundreds of emotions. Unless I'm a little bit of an all-rounder, how can I will be jealous of somebody else? That's why if you take a T20, everybody is a bowler, everybody is a fielder, everybody is a batsman. But there are placing somewhere. But some point in time, a batsman who did not score may be able to come and bowl somewhere. We don't know what is happening. So this is where you must be able to apply yourself to every aspect and try to specialize in aspects which you believe your talent suit. That's where the words comes. In the objective of the world, you suit that kind of a form which goes to enable the objective of the world. You cannot be do everything, but you can do something, some more thing than doing something only. Because we have seen, for in many cases, Akka has put some volunteers to go on outside and ensure that they control the crowd. And he used to say that the people who are not able to see the homam or darshan, I'll give special treatment to me. At the end, she calls all of them, spend some time there. Everybody is able to do namaskaram to us individually. So that is the gift she gives. But for that gift, you go and spend time outside. You don't want to be present in that pandal every time looking at me. I may not be visible to you physically, but I'm available to you emotionally. You can feel me. So because there is a context in several things which Akka talks about, and that context may be different, and what she said at that context may not be useful in another context. But as evolved people, you should be able to understand how to use that particular thing in the context that is relevant to us. I cannot use it in every other place.
Here you were mentioning about like here this told the emotions are the outer form, and this open mind and joy fulfillment are external doors. So these two are the outer forms. So the inner quality is that he should he should be objective. In one more place you said that he should look himself and brace appropriately. So that is a kind of a balance he has to.
That's all. If you look at the way the Akka used the word camphor in this, the external form of camphor is a flame.
Yeah.
But inherently it can disappear itself into atmosphere. So that's why Akka tries to see this is a very difficult paragraph to interpret. I accept you. What I'm saying that Akka is able to divide a person in terms of appearances that are external to him and there are appearances that are internal to him. So emotion is also external because emotion is expressed in some way. So that is an outer thing. And he chooses to do something out of the emotions or the experience, and that is also external to him. The content he derives is also external to him. These are external phases of somebody, but internal phases lot more rooted. We should be able to call out what is it she prepares you to face this world, to analyze yourself and fit yourself into the purpose of the world to the extent you can, your abilities are there. And she also wants you to explore. Try to have certain amount of action into an area where it may not suit you, but withdraw and then engage in some other action which will be useful. Otherwise, what happens? You are neither useful to you yourself nor useful to the social objectives or a corporate where you are working for or a trust you are working for. So you should be able to assess yourself continuously and adapt yourself and apply those skills that can be much more useful to society than some other skills you do not know. Even Bhagavad Gita says is that do your karma that is allotted to you rather than trying to do somebody else's karma. Your karma is to fight. Your dharma is to fight. Your dharma is not to go and teach. So he cannot become a Vyasa. Arjuna has to be a Kshatriya. He cannot become a Vyasa. But he can have the capability of understanding Vedas and do something. But his first duty is to be able to fight and save the people from this one. That is also a yajna. I think these are things which occur, makes you apply your mind and think more. So that is a good part of a guru. He makes you think. He doesn't spoon feed you. So that when you find a solution by your own exercise of your thoughts or your whatever intellect, you are able to accept it. If somebody tells you, you may not accept, but you are able to derive it for yourself, will accept it. Akka's in every book, whenever he says that, I am making you think. So the solution will come to you because of that thinking. But you think surrendering to me, so that I will ensure that your intellect is enlightened by me, you will find a solution. Then your ego accepts it that it is a solution which I found it because of my introspection, therefore I own it. If I have an introspection, I find a solution, give it to you, you won't feel it, you don't own it because it is not coming out of your own thought. But sometimes you accept and do. That's a different question. That's a Guru Shishya thing, always happens all the time. And these are, paragraphs written by Akka as to think and think and think, not to neglect and gloss over. You may not be understand it, come back and read it next day, you'll be able to do that. That's one of the reasons I try to give the note at least one day earlier so that people can read and get some kind of an idea, and we discuss it thoroughly so that each of us gets at more clarity than we would have individually got it.
This whole exercise, I feel, is the effort actually what Akka is trying to tell us. And then once we start putting the efforts, then this thing makes sense. Rise, stay rooted, and reach the pinnacle.
That's why I said first, we don't want to make an effort to choose the right kind of words to talk. In carry,
yeah. Camphor has a pure white appearance. Our mind should be like camphor. Its tendency is to evaporate in the air. It may not appear to our eyes, yet its fragrance can be smelled. Likewise, the good virtues of a man who lead a meaningful life will be felt even after his death. Let the virtues get rooted and stand tall. His noble actions, born out of his virtues, will find a place in everyone's heart. Yet, can it be the goal of his life? Though camphor is capable of evaporating in the air, we don't leave it that way. It gains glory only when we light it and offer it to the Almighty. In the same way, we should dedicate our capabilities and action at the feet of the Almighty. We should burn our likes and dislikes in the flame that is inside us. The resultant pristine mind should be offered to Him as a vow. The gains and losses should be lightened in that inner light and placed at His holy feet. Light has life force in it. Let it melt like camphor in our hearts.
Thank you. Any thought on this? Because we talked about talks, so many things, and then Akka immediately talked about camphor. So there is a connect. Any thoughts on that?
Jai NANDALALA.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. The goal of life is much more than the virtues which get noticed or which get rooted and stand tall. So we have seen the virtues and how they can be in appearance. However, the goal of life is just not like evaporating the camphor in the air, but it should be able to light, it should be able to be offered to the Almighty. So it is much more than just the being the virtuous or be rooted into that. And that's it. No, the goal of life is much more, and that this should be offered to the Almighty. That means at every stage in your actions, you should offer it to the Almighty, and remember that the whole action comes because of the Almighty's grace, which is feeding that action for you.
Any other thing? Here, no, camphor is a metaphor. It can mean several things. A person who is doing good things, first of all, he is dissociating himself from selfishness. He is able to do something good for the society and use very little words. He acts more than he talks. Therefore, people recognize him. Therefore, he is remembered even after his death. Therefore, like a camphor, it may not be seen, but it can be felt by the fragrance it spreads. So, he spread. Now, his goal is to be appreciated like that by everybody else. Though he has moved from the base level to a good level of working for others, his ego sometimes wants him to be praised. He is not complete yet. That's what Akka says, that is not his goal. His goal is service, action, and action and service are dedicated to God Himself. Whether the thought of action, or the performance of action, or the fruits of action, at every stage it is dedicated to God. That means the camphor is burning itself. If a mere camphor, like any other people in this world, I will also reach God at the time of pralaya. Everybody is taken by God at the time of pralaya, good, bad, ugly, no, nothing is the difference there. But people who are able to realize God, they don't wait for the last stage of pralaya. They are able to reach God much earlier. So therefore, can I be a camphor? I can light it myself. So I reach God as early as possible rather than trying to be a passive person who will be taken away by God at some point in time. A passive person can be a person who did not have good qualities or bad qualities. There are things. A passive person just comes and leaves. I have been in this world. Though he is passive person is neither good nor bad. He did not harm anybody else also. But he has to keep appearing in this world. Therefore, it is your effort to offer yourself. That means you are burning yourself much ahead of time. You are not allowing yourself to evaporate in thin air. So that means these good efforts done without any expectation, you burn your karma that much fast. And in fact, one of those occasions, when camphor was burning at one of the pujas at home, Akka was sitting by my, and I was watching that flame going down and down. It became a little blue, and then there was no sign of camphor at all. Akka said, that is all divinity. You are able to see the yellow flame, it comes down into a blue flame, disappears. Rudugam Satyam Parama Krishna Pingalam Godaram Virubhaksham exactly says the same thing. The yellow hue of Shiva and blue hue of Vishnu all merge into one. There is no distinction. It is the soul. It evaporates. Only thing is, if burning, it evaporates farther. In fact, she said that if you are able to contemplate me and when the camphor burns, till it evaporates fully, even leaving the last blue hue, I will fulfill whatever you wished for, as long as it is legitimate. So many times what we do, we light the camphor, do this, and then keep it. Before it goes down, we'll do Naivedyam, whatever you want to do, and then we can get off. She said, observe that light till it ceases to exit. You can't even see the trace of that camphor. If it's a good camphor, you won't even carbon will not be left there. That's the kind of pure person, all of us. But we don't recognize that. We are camphors, we must light it by dedication to God rather than allowing it to evaporate. Anything else you want to discuss, or we will go into the next question? We'll get into next song. Akka has had a manuscript on Tiruchendur Murugan, which visited very long back. That manuscript with Ravindra, he shared with me some time back. And being Vijayadasami, I wanted to ensure that our youngest person can sing that. So Janani trained one 10-year-old lass, Jyoti Prabha, to sing this song in Ananda Bhairavi Ragam. It is not a published lyric. Deva is there to read out the meaning, and then we can listen to that song.
Should I read it now?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Approximate translation of Sri Akka's lyric on Tiruchendur Murugan. Muruga, Muruga, Muruga. Destroyed is all grief. Bathed in joy is my life. Torn are all my karmas. As I surrendered to that abundant Lord, springing from Saravana Pond, residing in Tiruchendur. Why does he have 6 faces? Why does he have 12 eyes? Only to redeem me from karmas. Younger son of the Lord, adorned with holy ash, the treasure of Tiruchendur, let me hail your graceful eyes that adore.
Thank you for nice reading. You were able to understand the meaning?
Yes, Sutapa.
Okay, thank you. Then contemplate on it. That suits everybody. Can you listen to this song?
Muruga, Muruga, Muruga. ஒழிந்தன துன்பம் உவந்தன உள்ளம் இழிந்தன நம் வினையெல்லாம் செழும் புனர் சேர்ந்தல் திருச்செந்தல் சேர்ந்து ஒழிந்தன துன்பம் உவந்தன உள்ளம் இழிந்தன நம் வினையெல்லாம் செழும் புனர் சேர்ந்தன் திருச்செந்தில் சேர்ந்து ஆறுமுகம் ஏன் கண்களார் இரண்டுமேன் அடியே கேருவினை ஒழிப்பதெல்லாமோ ஆறுமுகம் ஏன் கண்களார் இரண்டுமேன் அடியே கேருவினை ஒழிப்பதெல்லாமோ நீரணிவான் கன்றே திருச்செந்தூர் கற்பகமே நீரணிவான் கன்றே திருச்செந்தூர் கற்பகமே நின்னருட்கண் ஒன்றே அமையாதோது நின்னருட்கண் ஒன்றே அமையாதோ ஓது
Thanks, Jyoti Prabha, for his nice rendering. She's just 10 years old, and Deva, who read her meaning, is about 14. I think we got some youngest possible Nandajis to participate in satsang, which is very important. So this particular song, has got certain link to this particular chapter. It talks about Muruga. Muruga is Agni. He actually is a camphor. And he came out of the fire spreading from the eyes of Lord Shiva, 4 eyes of Lord Shiva. That Agni gets into water in Saravana Poigai. From that water, 6 faces come. Why should he have 6 faces? Why should he have 12 eyes? Those sights just remove my karmas. Those eyes cleanse me. Those eyes light the latent camphor in me, which is passive, so that I become useful and dedicate myself to the Lord. His eyes are good enough. So that's that. The eyes light the camphor in me. That is the entire meaning of this Tamil song. Very difficult Tamil words, but this is the meaning of it. I chose this song only because they're relevant to the article Kapooram. We can now get into reciting of Matrika Pushpamala. Then we'll followed by linking Vinayati Padikam with the Mahavakyas, and then meditate, and then go to the end of the satsang. Nandaji Vijayalakshmi is there. You can recite and read out the meaning of these 2 slokas, sloka 5 and 6.
Shall I start?
Yeah, please.
उद्यद्भानुसहस्रकोटिकिरणे उर्वीधरेन्द्रात्मजे उत्फुल्लाम्बुजलोचने उभयकावेर्यन्तरालाश्रये उद्यच्चन्द्रनिबानने उरुतरे उच्चासने उज्ज्वले उद्दामद्युदिपुञ्जमञ्जुलतरे वन्दे किलाण्डेश्वरी ऊहापोह विवेकबाह्यनिलये ऊनातिरिक्तोज्ज्वले ऊर्ध्वस्वन्मणिमेखला विलसिते ऊरीकृतार्थप्रिये ऊर्ध्वादोद्भवयोगमूलनिलये ऊष्मापहारोज्ज्वले ऊदः क्षीरसुधाधृतस्त्रिभुवने वन्दे किलाण्डेश्वरी.
Can I read the meaning of both? They're English. Are able to read?
Myself, I should read
Please,
it?
please.
Okay. One second.
If the text is too small for you to read, I can read it out now.
Okay, sir. If you could, because I'm not able to take it out.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. It is the first lyric. I prostrate at your lotus feet, Shri Akhilandeshwari, the one who exudes the radiance of billions of suns, the one who is the daughter of the ruler of Himalayas, the one whose eyes are as beautiful as fully bloomed lotus, the one who resides amidst the branches of the river Kaveri, the one whose face resembles the full moon, the one who is elder to all, the one who is seated on the crest, the highest pedestal, the one who is luminous, the one who captivates our minds with a rays of brilliance. This is the meaning of the first sloka, sloka 5. Sloka 6, I prostrate at your lotus feet, Shri Akhilandeshwari, the one who is beyond discovery through the faculty of debate, reasoning, and discrimination. The one who is substratum of all life, evolved or yet to evolve, animals or humans. The one who is adorned with the girdle embedded with shining gems, Mekhala. The one who is dear to those who stand firm on spirituality. The one who is the core of all the chakras, the Kundalini. the one who redeems us from the three types of distresses caused by our own acts, caused by acts of others, and those caused by the nature. The one who holds all the three worlds on her lap, nourishing them with the nectar flowing from her. A megala is not just an ornament. It is not just an ornament. It also means mountain peaks shining with glaciers and ultimate wisdom. So this Aksharamala, no, this uses the two letters who and who. It talks about the contrast, but the unity on them. It talks about Akhilandeshwari full of fire, shining like a billion suns. It also talks about she residing between Kulidam and Kaveri. So once again, Agni and water like Muruga. And he is the greatest of all the three Devis, and the greatest of all the Trimurtis. Now that gives us the meaning for this Dashara. The Shakti is supreme. Everything else is a manifestation of Shakti. Then goes into the next paragraph, which is a lot more intense. Can you find her through debate, logic, or distinguish her from somebody else? No, we can only feel this. We can have thousands of satsangs, but only enables us to introspect. Ultimately, she decides to make us feel her. It is her grace that makes us feel her. We can keep on debating till that grace appears. We'll not be able to feel the unity with her. Now, there are many ways of reaching her. You can just follow spirituality, like what we do in NANDALALA. She'll stand by us firmly. And people can also practice Kundalini Yoga. And she ensures that without your knowledge, your Kundalini is raised because you are engaging in spirituality and the service that she has asked you to do. Because of that, we are able to get relieved from the three types of distresses. There are difficulties we get into because of our own actions or inactions. We get into difficulties because of somebody else's actions and omissions. Now, these are causes which are visible to us. But there are causes like nature which also get us into trouble. Because the cause of the nature is a collective karma. The first two are our own karmas, the karma done by somebody else. But this, who is that? This is the nature gets his fury because the collective karma of so many people around it. But if a dedicated Devi, he will be the one person who will not be subject to those. Like one person who escaped from the aircraft in Ahmedabad. Some 200 people died and one escaped and came out. Probably that is where God shows that she can still protect from you the fury of nature if you are dedicated to her. Thank you. Next is a interesting topic. So last time we talked about Mahavakyas, and then Intraman wanted to know whether Mahavakyas, as told by Akka, are reflected in Vinay Tirupati. Kritika, you can read it out. If there is any doubt, we can stop. Otherwise, you can go in one go.
Okay. Mathioli Chairman. Vinay Tirpadigam, a leaf from Mahavakyas. As human beings, we entertain a lot of aspirations, desires, and visions. Alongside, we also have feelings of fear, anxiety, worries, uncertainty, doubts, and confidence too. We do come across speed breakers, stone walls, failures, as well as success and serendipity. That is unexpected fortune and luck. It is not uncommon that negative feelings are overwhelming as compared to positive feelings. It is important to remain positive even in the most adverse circumstances. This is possible only if we can remain composed. The tool for remaining composed is meditation and contemplation. Meditation and contemplation lead to solution and an understanding of our real potential and the real self too. The tool is Vinay Tirpadigam, meditation on Madhyoli. Before going into Mahavakyas, let us understand the purport of Vinay Padika. A reference was made to feelings of fear, doubt, worries, and helplessness earlier. These feelings are the outcome of our feeling of limitation. We are the product of our ego. Ego is threefold. One is a feeling of superiority. Other is the feeling of inferiority. The third is the identification with the body. The first leads to destruction. The latter pushes us into inaction. If we have to get over these feelings of ego and limitation, we need a strong pillar to hold on to. We need a torch to dispel this darkness, that is limitation. This strong pillar is unlimited. Her Holiness Madhyoli is this strong pillar. She is the torch. Her very name suggests that she is enlightened and enlightening. She is very much within us. When we surrender unto her and act as her instrument, we get over the layers of limitation. Mind is the cause of the diseases. Once our mind rests on her, all our diseases gets disbanded. Everything and everyone around become our well-wishers. We are enabled to perform with conviction and confidence leading into fruition. We enjoy this life. As we progress in this worldly life, we realize that there is something more important and permanent than what we earned, wealth, position, reputation, etc. That something is Madhyoli, our Almighty, who is greater than all this wealth, position, fame, etc. That our gross physical body and the subtle layers of the mind, intellect, etc. are unreal and transient, whereas the indweller, who is also omnipresent in everything outside, Madhyoli, is real and eternal. We merge into her. We realize that I am she and she is me. This true knowledge is gained by consciously chanting Vinay Padikam. Vinay Padikam step by step elevates us to the ultimate realization. Just like a child is given toffees and toys to get into the school, and gradually he is withdrawn from these little things to get more interested in education. Shall I read the translation of
Yes.
Padikam?
Then we can discuss it later. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the English version of Vinay Padikam. Meditating on Madhyoli and surrendering unto her in total faith keeps time and tide, planets and destiny, all at the disposal of the surrendered. 5 elements and the 8 directions will be in complete control of the meditating. Objects and beings, animate or inanimate, tangible or intangible, will ever benefit the subject so blessed. All evils kept at bay, defeats get defeated, and success becomes the way of life. By remaining attached to Madhyoli, the entire body, senses, mind, and intellect shall remain all the time healthy. The whole life will be full of bliss, with a sense of detachment yet. Meditating on and surrendering unto the omnipotent and omnipresent Madhyoli thrice a day keeps the subject ever happy in this birth, removes karma, past and present, unites the meditating with the meditated, freeing him from rebirth. Shall I pause now?
Hey, pause that anything that you want to infer from this? Hello? I think I lost you.
Yeah, no. I'm just went into contemplation.
Yeah. Because these are words of Akka somewhere. She said, you come to me, surrender unto me. And whatever you are afraid of, I'm able to take care of that. You are moving out of fear because we believe the body is everything. So we are afraid of time and tide, planets, Yedana, Chani, Sati, Sati, 8 Sani, all those things. Everything will be taken care of me if you surrender unto me. then you will be able to get the help of everybody. You don't have any foe whatsoever. I will ensure that everybody is helpful to you. However, worried about your body, I will ensure that you are freed from diseases. Everything is given to you. You have got an experience. That's what this time we have. People know how to experience life. They enjoy it. You are able to enjoy the life by surrendering unto me, so that I ensure your life goes through a process which you experience and you feel bliss all the time. Once you do that, is it good enough? Your goal is to find unity within me. If you are in a position to dedicate your thought, action, everything to me and contemplating on me, when I say thrice, it's morning, afternoon, and night. But it also means in Tamil, Mukkalam means Ekkalam. We can interpret it that way. If you're constantly in a position to keep in me in your mind, I will ensure that you get over the feeling that you are this body, you are this intellect, you are this mind, but you are not this, you are that. That is very much within you. You and I are not very different. This is the entire thing of Madhuvali. When people are talking about Advaita, Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita, and these four Mahavakyas, Akka said everything leads the same thing. There are four Vakyas, they mean everything. When you say மறுபிறவி உண்மையில் இடையரா கல்பும் நல்கி மறுபிறவி என்று எவள் பாதம் முறிஞ்சு சித்திக்க means that's what I say. My feet has got everything. I can absorb in that feet the ignorance that you are different from me. I give you knowledge. Why feet means the nails on the feet of the Devi, they have a distinct light. Because no person can gaze at the face of the Devi. Very difficult. Therefore, I am allowing you to see my feet. You can, the nails will ensure that a light is spread and removes the veil that you are different from me. This is in Saundaryalagari. I forgot the number of the sloka. It is there, somewhere in the later part of Saundaryalagari, which describes the light from the nails on the feet of the Devi. So this is where, see, then what these four Mahavakyas, all are one and the same. Then sometimes somebody will ask you to explain this. I forgot about it till in Lancaster. I was reminded that can you link. I forgot it totally, but when discussed Akka, it was some 10 to 18 years back. Reminded that once again the last satsang it came to light. I thought then I'll spend this satsang Vijayadasami Akka's feet. That's one of the reasons we played the song on Akka's feet also. This is the gist of it. Because you are given everything that is comfortable like a child, enjoy this world, then you overcome that. A child wants chocolate before he goes to school. After that, he gets more interest in education, food, sports, everything. Like that, you should be able to give up the desires which bind you into the world and move on to the greater desire of finding who you are. This exactly is the Vinayati Padikam all about. And it's made in simple thing. So now you can read the rest of it, then we can go to meditation.
Now let us relate Vinayati Padikam to the Mahavakyas, the great sayings or great pronouncements. There are four Mahavakyas derived from the four Vedas. Prajnanam Brahmam. This is the defining sentence from Aitreya Upanishad. Aitreya Upanishad of Rigveda. Brahman is the supreme knowledge. Knowing the absolute reality is the supreme knowledge. I am Atma Brahma. This is Anusandhana Vakya, the sentence that keeps us connected to the larger reality from Mandukya Upanishad of Atharva Veda. Atman and Brahman are the same. The individual self is one and the same with the absolute. Tattvamasi. This is Upadesha Vakya, sentence taught by the Guru to the disciple from Chandogya Upanishad of Samaveda. That is what you are. You are that. That absolute reality is the essence of what you really are. Aham Brahmasmi. This is Anubhava Vakya, experience sentence. I am Brahman. Who I really am is that absolute reality. From Brihadaranyaka Upanishad of Yajurveda. All the four Mahavakyas point to one thing, self-realization. Realization that our body is not real. That soul, that Atman inside is real and eternal. It is indestructible. It is the Almighty. You, after transcending the imagination that I am this body, I am this mind and thought, I am the ego that is centered around my mind and intellect, are none other than the Almighty. This is possible only if we are able to discharge our karmas. Karma arises out of actions performed with ego. That is, I am the doer. If you surrender unto Mathioli and perform as her instrument, the actions do not create any karma. You transcend birth. You merge into her holy feet. That is the firm communication from the concluding part of Vinay Tirpadikam. The title of this Padikam was first coined as Mathioli Kavacham, that is, a shield that protects the devotee. She coined the title as Vinay Tirpadikam, which means the core of the four Mahavakyas. By meditating on her, you ultimately attain liberation from the illusion that you and she are different. Once this illusion is broken, you are liberated from the cycle of birth and death. We may understand this aspect of liberation intellectually, but we may not be able to attain it. Liberation is by practices like meditation and contemplation. One easy way is to engage in Manasa Puja, that is performing puja mentally. In a shrine, we witness Abhishekam, Puja, Aarti, etc. offered to the deities. But that is carried out by the priest. We can do the same in our mind. We can do this through a guided meditation. You can do it wherever and whenever. You will get solution to every one of the challenges you face in this world. This guided meditation has been offered to Sri Akka in her very presence 20 years back. She acknowledged it and blessed the sharing of the same with everyone. Many have been benefited immensely by this Manasa Puja. Get into the world of this meditation. Get freedom from all your worries. Get united with the Almighty Mathioli. She is you. You are her. Let peace prevail all around. Mathioli Charma.
Thank you. I think it is quite explicit. It's a process of meditation which we'll be able, if you're not able to meditate, at least do the Manasa Puja. This Manasa Puja was handed to me by Akka way back in 1995. Then when after Vinay Tirpadikam was brought to her and then brought to the world by 2021. And then sometimes we believe that where is the proof of the pudding is in eating. We believe that Bhagavad Gita is a text which we believe is the most authentic text. In his Purushottama Yoga, Lord says directly and indirectly in 15:15, he says to Arjuna, I am the person who created the Veda. I am the first Guru. Every Guru has to be first, should be a Shishya. Therefore, I am the first Shishya. I am the first Guru. All the knowledge, they come from me only. Since you have got this knowledge, you have understood everything is me. Once you understood this, you are me. So, Vinay Tirpadikam as the force of Purushottama Yoga, as enlightened by Sri Akka. Let us go into meditation now, followed by Vinay Tirpadikam, and conclude this satsang. NANDALALA, Mathioli Saranam. We will now walk through a conducted meditation, a guided one. During this meditation, please do not look for any particular experience. Just be yourself. Please sit comfortably with your spines erect but relaxed. Slowly close your eyes. Now take a few deep breaths. Now you are comfortable. You are going to listen to the pranava now. Om. 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 Now just mentally caress your body gently from top to toe and feel relaxed. You are now caressing your body mentally, gently from top to toe. You are feeling relaxed. Once you are relaxed, now you are ready to walk into the meditation. From now on, I will replace you with I. I am now entering the NANDALALA Cultural Center. First, I have the darshan of Bhuvanaraja Ganapati. He is assuring me that I will have a smooth meditative experience. Now I move to have the darshan of glorious NANDALALA, the proponent of yoga through bhakti and surrender, besides karma and jnana. Narayana Parotyata Dhyanam Narayana Paraha. Now I move to the Saraswati Vrindavanam, the abode of Sri Akka, enshrined in Spatikalingam. She is going to be the object of my meditation through Manasa Puja. At this point, I have parked all my duties, worries, concerns, desires, and needs outside the Vrindavan. This is the appointment I have with her. This time is exclusively between me and her. It is going to be her and me alone here. I have nothing to see from her except her, as I have parked all my desires, worries, concerns outside. All these worries, duties can comfortably wait outside. I now observe Sri Akka emerging out of the Spatikalingam. She is clad in a golden sari, studded with Kanaka Pushparagam. Her forehead is adorned with a tilakam made of gold, embedded with Kanaka Pushparagam. She is wearing tarangam in her 2 ears, made of gold, studded with the precious Pushparagam. Her eyes shed compassionate rays. Her eyes shed compassionate rays. As I move to her nose, it is glittering with a nose ring made of gold, embedded with yellow stone. She is bedecked with golden necklace and a long chain, once again embedded with Pushparagam. She is wearing golden bangles studded with yellow Pushparagam, and so are her fingers adorned with such rings. She does wear a Udyanam, glittering with precious stones. I now lower my gaze to see her holy feet. She is gracious to allow me to see her glowing feet and perform puja at the same. I am astonished to see her gesture in allowing me to perform Pada Puja by touching her holy feet. Now I take clean water in a white conch and offer it to her feet. She gleefully accepts the same. Now I take the holy water gathered from the source of Kaveri and offer it to her feet. She gladly accepts it. After all, she is Akhilandeshwari by the side of Thiruvanekkaval at Kaveri banks. Now I take the holy Ganga water gathered from Haridwar and wash her feet. Now I do Abhishekam to her feet with the mix of water collected from all the holy rivers in India, from Sindhu to Narmada to Tamrabarani. Now I offer to her feet water soaked with traditional paneer roses. Now I take fresh cow milk and do Abhishekam to her feet. Then I take fresh curd made of cow milk and offer it to her feet. Then I take cow ghee, a little melted cow ghee, and it's fragrant, and just apply it on her holy feet. I now wipe her holy feet with pure water. I take honey gathered from great heights and offer it on her holy feet. I once again wipe her holy feet for the next Abhishekam. I now take sugarcane juice and offer it on her holy feet. I once again wipe her feet. Then I take cut fruits mixed with dry fruits and offer Abhishekam to her feet with those. I now offer Panchamritam to her feet. I now wipe her feet. I have steamed rice, which is warm, and I offer Annabhishekam to her holy feet. I now remove this rice and clean her feet to get ready for the next set of Abhishekams. I now offer tender coconut water to the holy feet of Sri Akka. Abhishekams. I take holy vibhuti, mixed in water, and do Abhishekam to her feet with that water. Then I take freshly ground sandal paste, mixed in water, and offer it to her holy feet. Then I take freshly made paste of turmeric and offer it on her holy feet. Then I take a pure kumkum, red in color, mixed in water, and offer Abhishekam to her holy feet. I once again wipe her holy feet for the next set of Abhishekams. I have rose water mixed with elachi, saffron, and vetiver. I offer this water on her holy feet. I have kept ready water mixed with various herbs and aushadhas, and this water is now being offered to her holy feet. This is followed by Abhishekam with Divya Patras. I have water tipped with Bilva Patra, Tulsi Patra, Arugampul, Mango Patra, and Ashwatavriksha Patra. This water is now being offered to her holy feet as Abhishekam. Then I have water which is filled with fragrant flowers from rose, Paneer Pushpa, Nagakannari, and any other flower that you can name. I am offering this water to her holy feet. Now I place 2 golden coins in each of her feet, and I place a bunch of gold coins in the salada and pour water over it, and now she gets Swarna Abhisheka on her holy feet. Now I have a filter studded with 9 precious gems. I pour holy water through this filter and wash her feet. Now Abhishekam is complete. I wipe her holy feet with a clean cloth. I apply sandalwood oil smoothly over her feet, and now I am offering sandal paste and kumkumam on her feet. Having completed this, I now move to do Archanai. Before doing Archanai, I garland her feet with gold chain studded with Navaratnas. I offer a mala with spatika on her golden feet. Now, I am going to offer Archana to her feet with 16 Akhilandeshwari namas. I have already gathered white lotuses as well as pink lotuses and as well as the holy pomegranate flowers orange in color. There are 16 namas. The first 6 namas will be using the white and red lotus flowers one after the other. The last 8 namas I will wholeheartedly offer the pomegranate flowers resembling my heart. Alimudum Anekka Padivadum Akhilanda Annayin Padam Potri Malayavan Selviyin Manikka Deviyin Manbisir Padam Potri Ulagala Vandavoru Urukundu Nirkindra Umayaval Padam Potri Kalavidik Katidum Karpane Votidum Kalikanda Togai Potri Anpare Kapaval Harulade Utaval Annaye Potri Potri Tunbame Pokidum Tunayana Tundaval Taimaye Potri Potri Manbade Uitida Mamayam Aval Mariye Potri Potri Tanbade Kundu Paldaraniye Kathanal Taimaye Potri Potri. Now I am taking pomegranate flowers and offering to her holy feet. Anikka Valginda Annai Potri Anbar Tuetirkinda Arule Potri Nyanangal Mikindra Vilake Potri Nyalangal Purakinda Taye Potri Monatil Indra Mudale Potri Mupodum Oralkotum Mugale Potri Ina Peraparakun Irevi Potri Ethanodidum Inaye Potri. Having completed Archana with flowers to her holy feet, I offer her a dhupa. The dhupa is from incense which is natural without any chemicals. Instead of just circling the dhupa, I am going to use a simple symbol and offer the dhupa in the Akshara Ma. Ma stands for the first letter of MATHIOLI. Now I am offering ghee lamp in 3 circles. I offer in the first circle for the welfare of the society. I now offer the second circle for the welfare of my family, friends and myself. I now, as a third offering, offer this Deepa as Preeti to the Panchaputas. Now I proceed to offer Naivedyam of several items prepared with love and affection. It is not just mixed with ghee or sweets or salt, it's mixed with my love and affection. I first offer pure cow milk, then boiled milk with dry fruits and saffron, Sarkari Pongal, Vend Pongal, ghee rice, rice mixed with honey, coconut rice, lemon rice, tamarind rice, curd rice, followed by jaggery kodakattai, ulundu kodakattai and ulundu vada. She sees all these items. She is overwhelmed that so many items are being offered with love and affection. She accepts them with full satisfaction. I now offer fresh, clean water for Akka to drink. Now I offer a variety of fruits. Bananas of several varieties, mangoes of several varieties, jackfruit, pomegranate fruit, and every other fruit I can think of offering to her. Then I offer Karpura Tambulam with betel leaves and broken coconut. Now is the time to worship her with deepas made of several wicks. I first offer her a deepa with 1 wick. Now I offer her deepa with 2 wicks. Now I am offering her Deepa with 3 wicks. Now I am offering her Deepa with 4 wicks. Now I am offering her Deepa with 5 wicks. Now I am offering her Deepa with 6 wicks. I now offer her Deepa with 7 wicks. Now I have the Alankara Deepa with 54 wicks. I hold it on both the hands and offer it to her in circles. Now I got a Kalasa Deepa on a silver Kalasa with a single wick and offer it to her. Then I proceed to offer her 6 types of upacharas. I have a mirror studded in golden frame and show it to her. She smiles. Then I offer her a white umbrella studded with pearls. That is a shelter she offers us. Then I slowly fan her with a silver fan. Then I got 2 chamaras with me. I offer it to her. Then I have a veil and show it right on her, in front of her face. That veil is handed over to her to protect all of us. She is the Empress. Therefore, I now offer her the upacharam of flag, Dvacha. Now, I am once again offering her a Deepa with 5 Karpuras. Then I do a Kalpura Arti with a single Kalpura. Om Mathioli Vidmagi, Atmamalaya Dhimagi, Tanno Lashmi Prachodhyate. Om Sarasvatyate Vidmagi, Magidjwalaya Dhimagi, Tanno Shiva Prachodhyate. Now time has come for me to surrender to her in meditation by chanting Vinitirpadikam. Alayin Muliyam Madhivoli, Unmain Milicham Madhivoli, Maikate Maikam Madhivoli, Anbin Urubam Madhivoli, Uttumail Wongum Madhivoli. மதிவொளியை மதிமீது வைத்து கதியுமே நீ என்றிருந்தால் நாள் நன்மையே செய்யும் கோளும் தோள் கொடுத்து காக்கும் காலம் காவலாகும் எண்ணும் எழுத்தும் எடுபடியாய் நிற்கும் 5 பூதமும் 8 திக்கும் ஐயமின்றி கட்டுப்பட்டு நிற்கும் உயிரினமோ ஜடப்பொருளோ உருவம் பெற்றதோ அருவமானதோ எவரோ எதுவோ எவ்வினமோ பாதகம் அறிவை நீக்கி குறைவற்ற சாதகமே பயக்கும் ஐம்பொறியும் ஐம்புலனும் முழுமையும் முழுமனமும் முழுச்சித்தமும் முழுப்பிறவையும் தடையற்ற ஆரோக்கியமும் குறையற்ற வாழ்வும் பற்றின்றி பெற்றிருக்கும் மதிவொளியை பற்றுவதால் மூவுலகும் முச்சக்தியும் முழுதும் தன்னில் அடக்கிய மதிவொளி அற்புதமிதை முக்காலமே தியானிப்பவர்க்கு எக்காலமே பயமின்றி ஜெயமேயாம் முன்வினை பின்வினை யாவும் மறுபட்டு இம்மையில் இடையரா கழிப்பும் நல்கி மறுமிகின்ற பிறவியே இன்றி அவள் பாதம் உறுதி சித்திக்குமேயாம் அவள் பாதம் உறுதி சித்திக்குமேயாம். ஓம் மதிவொளி நீயே கதி ஓம் மதிவொளி நீயே வழி 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 ஓம் மதிவொளி நீயே கதி ஓம் மதிவொளி நீயே வழி. Now I look at her holy feet. I see the nails glittering on her holy feet. These glittering nails remove me from darkness. They remove my ignorance. Now I look up and look at her face. I see Daya flowing over graceful eyes in the form of golden rays that envelop me. Having enveloped by those golden rays, now I realize that I has not yet left me. If I say I surrender, still that separation exists. As the golden rays from my eyes envelop me, there is neither me nor she, but there is just oneness. Where is the question of I surrendering to her separately? I surrender the I am one with her now. With this feeling of oneness, reality dawns. Now I slowly separate my tangible body from her and appreciate that this tangible body is her instrument. The mind and intellect embedded in this gross body are her instruments. As I walk out of the Vrindavanam, I see what all I parked outside eagerly wait for me. My worries, my duties, my fears, my concerns, my desires, all these are waiting for me. But I don't feel that they are part of me. I don't feel that they are problems or challenges. They are just duties. I shall perform them as her instrument, as the feeling of oneness is in my head, is in my conscience. That is my headlight henceforth. With this confidence, I walk into this physical world. I have no worries. I am totally free from the fear of failure or elation of success. The meditation now ends here. Please slowly open your eyes and feel that every part of your body is relaxed. You now feel every part of your body is energized. Your mind is full of enthusiasm. You are ready to discharge the duties that are awaiting as the agent of God, not as the agent of your ego or uncontrolled mind. Me and you, all of us now find total peace within us and outside. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now I am hearing the music of the Lord. That will be ringing in my ears all the time. Shambho Mahadeva.
அலையின் ஒலியா மதியொளி உண்மையின் வெளிச்சம் மதியொளி அலையின் ஒலியா மதியொளி உண்மையின் வெளிச்சம் மதியொளி மயக்கத்தை மாய்க்கும் மதி ஒற்றுமையில் ஓங்கும் மதியொளி. மதியொளியை மதி மீது வைத்து கதியுமே நீ மதியொளியை மதி மீது வைத்து கதியுமே நீ என்றிருந்தால் நாளன்மையே செய்யும் கோளும் தோள் கொடுத்து காக்கும் கோளும் தோள் கொடுத்து காக்கும் காலம் காவலாகும் எண்ணும் எழுத்தும் எடுபிடியாய் நிற்கும் எண்ணும் எழுத்தும் எடுபிடியாய் நிற்கும் ஐந்து பூதமும் எட்டு திக்கும் ஐயமின்றி கட்டுப்பட்டு நிற்கும் ஐந்து பூதமும் எட்டு திக்கும் ஐயமின்றி கட்டுப்பட்டு நிற்கும் உயிரினமோ ஜடப்பொருளோ உயிரினமோ ஜடப்பொருளோ உருவம் பெற்றதோ அருவம் வானதோ உயிரினமோ ஜடப்பொருளோ உருவம் பெற்றதோ அருவம் வானதோ எவரோ எதுவோ எவ்வினமோ எவரோ எதுவோ எவ்வினமோ பாதகமறவே நீக்கி குறைவற்ற சாதகமே பயக்கும் பாதகமறவே நீக்கி குறைவற்ற சாதகமே பயக்கும் ஐம்பொறியும் ஐம்புலனும் முழுமையும் முழு மனதும் முழு சித்தமும் முழு பிறவியும் தடையற்ற ஆரோக்கியமும் குறையற்ற வாழ்வும் பற்றின்றி பெற்றிருக்கும் மதியொளியை பற்றுவதா குறையற்ற வாழ்வும் பற்றின்றி பெற்றிருக்கும் மதியொளியை பற்றுவதால் மூவுலகும் முச்சக்தியும் முழுதும் தன்னில் அடக்கிய மதியொளி அருட்பதிகம் மூவுலகும் முச்சக்தியும் முழுதும் தன்னில் அடக்கிய மதியொளி அருட்பதிகம் இதை முக்காலமுமே தியானிப்பவர்க்கு எக்காலமுமே பயமின்றி ஜெயமேயாம் பயமின்றி ஜெயமேயாம் முன்வினை பின்வினையாவும் மறுபட்டு இம்மையில் இடையரா களிப்பும் நல்கி மறுமைகின்ற பிறவியின்றி மறுமைகின்ற பிறவியின்றி அவள் பாதம் உறுதி சித்திக்குமேயாம் அவள் பாதம் உறுதி சித்திக்குமேயாம் அவள் பாதம் உறுதி சித்திக்குமேயாம் ஓம் மதியொளியை வித்மஹே ஆத்மபலாயை தீமஹி தன்னோ லக்ஷ்மி பிரச்சோதயாத் ஓம் சரஸ்வத்யை ச வித்மஹே மதிஜ்வாலாயை தீமஹி தன்ன சிவா பிரச்சோதயாத்
Thank you. Nandalala. We'll meet at the next session with the next chapter, change.
Thank you, sir.